have with me a versatile actress who's my favorite, definitely my favorite. Why? Because she's a versatile actress and also she speaks different languages. She's worked in different regional films, starting from Punjabi to Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, and the list goes on and on. And her screen presence is just wow. And her ability to seamlessly move between different roles, whether that's on screen and especially on the Insta page, they are just too good. So I have with me today Wamika, and today we'll be talking to her about her upcoming anticipated film of the year, Baby John. Hi, Wamika.
Hey, that is so sweet and kind. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Wamika. Thank you. First and the foremost thing I really wanted to understand. I've watched the trailer, and the vibe of the trailer is like good vibe only. There's no other word that we all can talk about. And it's so electrifying, so excitement is there. You can see action, you can see dancing, you can see emotions. So, what is the central theme of Baby John?
Well, it's a bit of everything.
Okay.
Uh, I think the one thing that Baby John really talks about is um, how good upbringing and bad upbringing can change the life of a child, and how important it is for parents to teach the right kind of things to their kids. Uh, and that kind of, I think, decides the fate of a child in the, during the early years of a child's upbringing.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. Hello? Yeah. Uh, and there's so much more to Baby John. The kind of things that they're talking about, they also talk about women's safety. I feel like a massy film should also, because we are catering to the masses, I feel like there should always be something that the masses should take from the film. Um, and the kind of cases that we're seeing in the world, not just India, in the world. And I feel like it's up to all of us to make it a better place. So I hope that Baby John somehow inspires people to, do the right thing.
I think that's really important. There's a message in the movie, and that message is all about women, and that's very much important to bring it to the whole world. So, Wamika, what's your role in the movie and how it basically adds up to the whole story?
Well, I know that a lot of people have already seen Theory and they think it's a remake. It's not a remake, it's heavily inspired from Theory, which is Atlee sir's film. But even for the people who've seen Theory, will be surprised to see how different Baby John is and the twists and turns that they wouldn't have expected in the film. Uh, they will get to experience all of that. I think you'll see Varun in such a different form, in such a different kind of a character aura. I am very sure that people are going to love this character of Baby John, which is played by Varun. And I hope I surprise them too.
Okay. So, can we get a glimpse of what your role is all about? Or I know you pretend more of like a teacher. Is it like, or is it a
Yes,
teacher?
yes. I think I'll keep it to that. I do play a teacher in the film. Uh, but you'll see a lot of shades of me in the film, and I think you'll see what all she can teach.
What all she can teach. I think that's we are looking forward for that. And how was it collaborating with Varun Dhawan? He's a power packed performer with the tag of number one for everything, whether it's dancing, acting. How was it? How was your experience?
Beautiful, whatever that I knew of him, I already knew that whatever that I'd seen of him on screen or in interviews, I always knew that he's a very nice, kind-hearted person, and the kind of aura he has, it's very, very, very much fun, and but when I met him, when I worked with him, he's so much more than I had expected. He is so kind and so secure as an actor. He's not intimidating. He'll make sure that you're feeling comfortable enough to be yourself and to give your 100% in the film. And one thing that I've seen in him is that he's very dedicated, when we are shooting, it's all about the film. It's whatever discussions we are having. So that's what I take from him, that I think he's a very hardworking, passionate actor. So it was a pleasure working with him.
And what drew you towards this particular role? Was there anything particular that basically drew you towards this particular Baby John role that you will be performing in the film?
And my first reason to say yes to the film and to be very excited to be a part of this film was Atlee sir.
Okay.
Uh, he has given like a massive, like the biggest hit with Jawan, and I was really looking forward to meet him and know what he's making next. And when I met him, the conversation that we had was so beautiful and inspiring. And in the first conversation, I was impressed, I was inspired by him, and I just knew that I want to work with this man. So I'm so glad that things worked out, and I'm part of Baby John.
Yeah, well, that's quite wonderful to know about. And any dream collaboration that you're thinking about now? It's your wish list. I'm sure will be a long one.
I know, I mean, all the things that I didn't even wish for are coming true because I always thought it's all out of my reach. But somehow universe has conspired beautiful things for me, made me working with Vishal Bhardwaj. I've always liked this film, but I always thought that it's too tough to, get noticed by a director like him, in this pool of artists that we have in Bombay. But I'm just so lucky. I think my parents' blessings are with me, and it has to do something with ancestors and their karmas, I feel, because I feel like what have I done in my life to, have these kind of experiences in my life as an artist. So I'm very thankful. I never even dreamt of it that I'll be able to work with Vishal Bhardwaj and Vikramaditya Motwani and Atlee. It's just crazy. One director that I really want to work with as the main lead, because I've already worked with him when I was a kid, is Imtiaz Ali. I shot with him when I was just in eighth class. I did this film called Jab We Met with him, and I was a child artist in that film. So I'm really looking forward to do a film with him where I'll be his leading lady. Yeah.
So 2023 was your year, 2024 has been your year, and I'm sure 2025 you work with Imtiaz Ali. We wish you all the best for that. And last but not the least, I know we talked about the film, and you are from a city beautiful Chandigarh, and we share the same space because I'm also from Chandigarh. So, is there any particular thing that you really miss in Mumbai about Chandigarh?
The greenery,
Green, yeah,
the beautiful roads and the beautiful trees with colorful leaves and flowers. It's literally, if you go to any part of Chandigarh, it literally feels like it's out of some dream sequence. In Sector 9, 8, whenever I go, I feel like you go to any lane, residential lanes, and the roads are filled with like these beautiful trees and the yellow and pink flowers falling, and you're like, my goodness, this
I
is
know.
takes like a whole crew to create something like this in a film, and we have this in Chandigarh. Like,
Yeah, that's true. So, Baby John, I'm sure it's going to be a super duper hit. And then we're going to see you in versatile roles as well. And I'm looking forward for Jubilee too. And soon we're going to see that. So, can I call you Baby Wamika now? Because I don't
yes,
want to be,
yes,
or
I think,
Premika. Right now, Baby Wamika.
Wamika, but even Premika, I think
Yeah.
one thing that is very important in my life is love. I think it's like the strongest power in this world. We don't realize the importance and the power of love, and that's why I really resonate with Premika and love. And I feel like I wish to be my own Premika all my life. And I hope the one thing that will always be important for me, I hope it's love. That's all. May it be love. And I always feel that प्यार तभी मिलता है जब आप में देने की क्षमता हो. And I think love is all about giving. And when you generate love in your heart for someone, you automatically receive it because you're giving it to yourself as well. So that is very important. And also, baby Vamika, I tell you, the beauty of being a baby or having that child alive in you is that it gives you this very beautiful perspective about life, where you know how when you're a baby, you really live in the moment.
In the moment,
Don't
yeah.
worry about the past or the future. You don't regret things. If you make a mistake, you say sorry and you move on. And I think we forget to do that. We start taking our mistakes very seriously. We don't forgive ourselves easily. That is something that I feel like everyone should always be in touch with their baby
Yes.
version. I think that is so innocent and that is so beautiful. So yeah.
And the movie is releasing on 25th of December, the
And
Christmas
my
time, where,
Christmas
yeah.
is going to be amazing. I just hope we make everyone's Christmas beautiful and
Yeah,
memorable.
especially. So yes, you're gonna bring like a lot of presents. Like from the center side, it's gonna be the baby John. And thank you, Wamika. It was really nice. Chak de fatte kudiye.
Yeah.
And thank you so
Yeah.
much. Nice speaking to you. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks a ton,
Bye-bye.
Sheena.